Hello everyone, welcome back. So are you one of those who's feeling stuck, not motivated, not being able to perform to your best capabilities and not making progress? Don't worry, we've all been there. I have just recovered and there are some ways I can help you. So if you are one of those who's going through it, or you just want to spend some time listening to me, and I really appreciate that. And don't forget to click the subscribe button if you like the video, and give it a thumbs up and leave down in the comments down below how do you unstuck yourself. So coming on to the first thing is that accept this reality. It is not the end of the world. It's okay to go through this because after some time our body needs rest. So in my case, this is a little story time that I was feeling like this from the past 2 months, which is the reason why I felt like I was just not doing anything. I wasn't being productive. I was not doing anything for myself, nothing doing personally, no meditation, no exercise, nothing at all. And imagine the year has just started, and I like really feel like doing everything at one point, which is also a problem. Never mind. So I just I wasn't just feeling super great about it, and that is because we had a conference planned in my hospital in the month of March. Okay, so we were working day and night for it, and kuch nahi pata hai, when are you going to the hospital, coming back, and you're just eating everything that it's just not super healthy, but you're eating it because you're just tired and you're eating it. All right, so that was what was happening. And at the end of January, I was just feeling so bad. One night I literally told my husband, I was like, Rahul, see, I'm feeling so sick about myself that I am just not giving time to myself. I don't even have time to bloody get up and go for a walk. And disclaimer, I had the time, but I didn't opt to do for it. That is what being in a rut and being stuck means. You might have the time, but you just don't feel like doing it. Okay, so this is what happened, and he very nicely told me one thing, which is pure gold, which is that accept it, that before this conference gets over, you will not have time for yourself. So why don't you rather just accept this reality that you will not have time till the 8th of March, and you have to go through this, and because you are doing it, why don't you rather enjoy it rather than making a fuss about it. And this literally stuck to me so hard that the entire month of February I was just working for a successful event. And that's one of my major things I want to tell you, is that whatever it is, just accept the current situation, that it is not the end of the world. It happens to everyone. It could be because of anything. It could be because of something you've just finished and your body is saying, okay fine, I need some rest. So that's why it's not able to process anything, gather any information, and not being creative at all. So it's okay, trust this process. So the second one is to find little sources of happiness. When you are feeling a little depressed with yourself, when you're not very happy, when you are not very inspired, little things like finding a good nail paint, getting a new haircut, piercing if you want, and just finding some things of pure happiness. And it could be giving you the time of watching Netflix the entire day, if this is what you want. But finding something that might inspire you, try that. If I remember a little while back when I was feeling a little lonely, I watched Tony Robbins, I am not your guru, something like that. And that Netflix series is so powerful. I literally went from doing nothing to doing everything that night. Seriously, it could be so inspiring. So when you are going through a phase like this, try watching something inspiring and still entertaining in a way that is not super overwhelming and you just don't feel like, oh my god, this is pressurizing me to do something. Just watching something really subtle but still inspiring. Then you could just find like a nice nail paint for yourself, put it on yourself, go for a mani-pedi if that's what you want, and then just pamper yourself a little bit, because sometimes just doing these little things, it could mean the world to you that day. And also find a friend or a partner with whom you can like literally release all of your emotions and you just don't have to think at all. Whatever comes in your mind, just like speak it out loud. And if that is something that you're not comfortable doing, you always have a journal. You always can just write whatever comes into your mind, put it on a piece of paper. There's no one reading it, it's just you. Just put all your thoughts down on a paper, and that'll just like literally make you feel so much more light. The third thing is change your surroundings. Changing your surroundings can definitely change your perspective of the situation. Go and take a look at your vision board again. Go and revise your goals. Just sit back and remember all your dreams that you really want to fulfill. This is actually going to give you a kick right there and then to get up and make it work. And a study by Daily News has actually shown that a messy and a disorganized table can improve your creativity, but a well done and a clean and tidy table is going to enhance and make your mind more focused and improve your productivity. So choose what you really like to do, and that's going to kickstart your work. Also, I love to hear good music. For me, it's all about lyrics. It's all about making you feel super happy and in a happy mode. So what I like to do is, these days it is Sia, which is I've heard this song she's lately sung, which is in Doolittle, and the name is Original. I love that song. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description box. It is such a powerful song, and it just gets me grooving, and I feel super happy when I hear that song. The fourth one is to declutter and reorganize. So keeping the things that you need and taking off the things that you don't need anymore, which could be clothes, which could be shoes, which could be books, papers, and etc. Many things that I don't need to list because you know more than me. So when you start taking them out of your space and when you just keep the things that you so much love, so that's gonna reorganize your brain and wire your brain in a way that is so much more organized, and you'll actually want to plan and do things accordingly, because that is exactly what you see. The things which are kept in a nice planned way, that's exactly how your brain is going to work, and you will rewire your brain to start thinking in a nicer and more systematic way. The next one is to go for a walk, exercise, do a little bit of yoga or meditate, because these activities, they bring out the feel good endorphins from your body, and which make you feel so good and proud of yourself than feeling in a rut and not being able to do anything. The last one is think about progress, not perfection. Progress is taking minute steps at one time to make sure that you are on track. When you start making progress, you will definitely be way more creative. But when you start aiming for perfection, especially at this time in which you are super vulnerable, you are going to be super overwhelmed, and that could actually give you more anxiety and you might overwhelm yourself too much. So strive for progression, not perfection. Just take an old task which might be unfinished, and even if you just have to write one line or make one small step to make it progressive, just do that. Don't take a larger task in hand. Don't start a new task. Just try to make and work out with. So that's about it, guys. I hope that this video was helpful. This is exactly what I did, and I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, Do not forget to write in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, subscribe and hit the bell icon. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye bye.